Hello and welcome everybody to Crypto Rosetta. My name is Savage and today we're going to be having a look at Ethereum. Before we jump into the price action, I just want to say thank you for watching. If you're enjoying the content, smash that like button please. If you're new to the channel or you're watching and you haven't subscribed, you may as well hit that subscription button. Turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video, and why not come and see us down in the Discord. It's in the link below, free to join. Why not come check it out? Okay, so let's get into it. For the most part, we're still looking for this fifth wave. I said previously that I don't really want to see this fifth wave come too much lower, this fourth wave come too much lower here and get any bigger than it already is, because it has become quite big in relation to this too. So I really don't like the proportion of it, but basically it hasn't invalidated. So I'm just tracking it to see what happens here. There is also the potential we could have a 1-2, and then we actually have a bigger move playing in here as well. So we need to be aware of this potential for extension within here. However, until proven otherwise, basically I'm going to be tracking this five wave move first. So that target area is still the same, still up here in the 1753 to this 1719 area. So if we were looking at this as a potential completed move in here, basically what we would want to see, if I come down here into the smaller time frame, just go into the 30-minute, what we would be looking for potentially is that this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up this high, and then all of this is a corrective structure. So we'd have to say it's a flat correction within this move, as an A, B, and then potentially this is a C wave. We'd have to look at this potentially as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this could be completed. But failing that, if we do still have a little bit more downside to come into this, what we could be looking for potentially is a move down towards this green box area that we have indicated here. So we've come down to this 382 already. I would have expected it to come down to a bit deeper in this 50% zone, but it's possible that it could complete early and then move up. However, like I said, it is also possible within here we have a little bit of an extension, so we might have an additional fourth and a fifth, where if we're going to look at it potentially as this is a 1, 2, this could be a 3, 4, and then a 5 wave move to the downside there. So that's what I'm sort of looking out for. Like I said, this zone here is between this 1612 to this 1593. So this would be a little area that we could look for that support, and then look to progress to the upside. And what we'd be looking for then is the potential that we form a bigger 5 wave move to the upside. And if I just take it from this low point here, we go up into this high point, down into this, I'm going to just put it on the 618. But if we move down to the 618, effectively that trigger point would be 1697.68. So that would be our impulsive sort of area we'd be looking for this fifth wave. So we'd then be looking at this as a 1, down into a 2, that is a 3, looking for a fourth, and a push up for a fifth. So if that does play out, that would take us quite close to this box, and it depends if we get some extension as to how deep we may go within this. But potentially we could look to target out this 2.618 maybe. However, if we just land into that box, it's also not too sad. We'll have to keep an eye on how these waves play out. Basically within this, if we don't go lower, the target for our third wave would be this 1706. So that's what I'm looking out for. If we don't go lower, and this is a completed correction within this structure here, effectively what we would then be looking for is a move past this 1706. If we move down, however, that'll change this target area, but it is still valid. So what we want to see here is basically this move to come up now. We'd want to see this structure start to break to the upside if it is completed in here, looking potentially to form like a wave 1, find support, set a higher low, then come up here, take out this high point, take out this high point here, and then look for this taking out this high point finally, and then looking for basically this extension to the upside. I mean, it can form something like this, come back down for a wave 2, retest this zone, and then look to push up. That's a possibility. So yeah, we just need to give it a bit more time, but that's what I'm looking for the potential of a bullish aspect of this. But like I said to you, I'm not convinced on this structure yet. So I'm worried that either we could potentially get some extension up, or alternatively we have completed into this high though the wave count really isn't suggesting it. The only way that I would potentially say that it could otherwise be is that what we have marked as a 1-2 here is actually the end of this move, and it completes here, and then this is just a complete fifth 5-wave move, and then we're looking to actually break down for this yellow, sorry, for this white fourth wave, and we won't push up. So we need to just see how this plays out, because it's very overlapping at the moment, and basically within this, what I'd want to see is clearer, either the 3-wave structure down here, so where this becomes an A, we come up for a B, we drop down for a C, then we have a connector wave, and then we drop down for one more leg. And like we were talking about previously in the previous videos, there's still that potential we come back down and test this channel line, and look for that previous fourth wave that we have over here, potentially as a zone, or alternatively, if we're looking at this as having extension within the fifth wave, we could actually come down and test towards this wave 2. So yeah, we just got to give it a bit more time and see how it exactly plays out, because effectively we could be starting this drop to the downside here, though it's very hard to tell at the moment. If we start losing some of these low points, this 1585, and basically as soon as we cross below this 1566, we have to eliminate this potential of this fifth wave, because we would have then crossed this wave 1, and it's not allowed within the rules unless it's a diagonal. But within the structure here, I can't see the potential for a diagonal, so we'll just have to sort of play this as it comes and see how we react. The most immediate thing is to see whether we maintain this 1585 zone and this green support box here, which we said between 1612 and 1596. Holding that zone can basically allow for this extension to the upside. However, should we lose this zone and this line, basically we would have to be looking at a deeper complex move here, and basically if that fails to hold above this 1507 and this 1501, then basically we'd be looking for some of these lower targets within this white box area. We're still looking for this fifth wave, and basically until we get this confirmation, I am being a bit skeptical of it. But for the time being, I can't see impulsive triggers. Its structure here rather. Basically, the only way you could potentially even look at this as an impulse would be as a diagonal, and you'd have to take this as a 1, 2, 3. You'd be forming a fourth wave here, but if you move above 1664, that would eliminate the potential for a diagonal. But yeah, I mean, it is still possible that this could just be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and then we look for a wave 2, and then we look to break down. But it's very unlikely. It's not my primary count. So this is the primary thing I'm looking for this confirmation of this 5-wave move to the upside into this zone. But even once we get this 5-wave move, we just have to be careful because of the size of this. Like I said, I don't trust it too much. I want to see this get that rejection and actually come back down and sort of take these lows out. Otherwise, we could just still see some extension within these moves. Okay, so I'm going to leave the video there. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video, and why not leave us some feedback down below in the comments section. Always happy to hear from you guys. Okay, I hope you have a great day, everyone. We'll see you in the next one. Take care out there.